Hey folks, how you doing? Good morning. How you been? Anyway, these are just commentaries from an I am motherfucker. That's me. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I can't really help you guys. You know, I see the world out there and it's fucking crazy. So anyway, you know, right now I just read an article that Trump is in the White House and he is he's under house arrest. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, that means that means that that's how much control these guys have, and it's all being shown to you. So I'm going to show it to you from a point of view from, boom, I won't say God, but from the higher energies, okay? So there's a guy who gets elected to president, right? His name's Trump. He's a fucking billionaire, okay? But Trump isn't part of the elite, and he's not part of their game. He's part of his own game. He's a real estate tycoon. He's in his own bubble. He has his own people. So he becomes president, right? Well, this energy who becomes president has this polarizing effect in America that is, and the world, really, that is phenomenal, okay? So basically, when he becomes president, there's an energy that descends upon the world, right? And you start seeing what's going on, okay? So now here's this guy who's trying to make America great, okay? Now I just watched all these things on like people being interviewed at rallies who want to impeach Trump and being asked, why do you want to impeach Trump? And these people are complete motherfucking idiots, okay? Not one of them could give an intelligent answer. Not one of them gave an answer. They just, you know, and they're all like, he's a racist, you know, like, it's literally a group of people that do not think, okay? They do not know how to analyze. They do not know how to take an apple and orange and say, oh, this is an apple and orange, and dissect it too. They're just like, they're fruit. Leave them alone. Folks, okay, this is the end of our experiment. This is very clear what's going on. So I just read this thing, the Nashville papers, about how the evangelists got together and said, you know, a man is a man and a woman's a woman, in theory, you know, from God. Okay, excellent work, guys. Excellent fucking work. Anyway, then all the LBG, Huffington Post, the fucking most Huffington Post and CNN, they're like the fucking biggest idiots in the world. Anyway, they're all coming against it, saying you're not modern. You're out of times. It's like, God isn't modern. God's everything. You fucking idiots. You have to be true to yourself. You have to follow the laws if you want to graduate. If you want to stay on the third dimension for eternity and be fucking, you know, have these prison worlds, then that's your choice. You want to be half cyborg, half fucking human, that's your world. You want to move into the light and get into fucking the greater dimensions of love? You got to follow the rules. It's just the way it is. It's a fucking map. It's a fucking mathematical formula we're all living in. You gotta journey the fucking course. You can't pick your own fucking things and decide, oh, well, fuck God, I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, you ain't going to get anywhere. That's the whole point, okay? So now, Trump is in house arrest. So now you realize that if this guy was part of the globalists, he would not be under house arrest, okay? Gorka, all the people that supported him are now gone. So now there's a man who stands for you, and he is basically in prison, just like we are, okay? So it shows you the reality of who these people own, okay? So now, just break it down really simple, okay? You have the White House, you have GOP and the Democrats, you have the bankers, okay? Now you have the mayors, the councilmen of every fucking city and town in America, okay? Then you have the universities, okay? As you can tell by the students coming out of the universities, 90% of them are complete fucking idiots. They couldn't even fix a fucking light switch if they had to. So anyway, you have this, so they take over the fucking, the colleges, okay? Then they go down to the grade schools. They took over, you know, like, Target, any of these corporations that are coming against the military. So now you see where you're at. You're an alone motherfucker in a very giant prison that's controlled by a reptilian presence of negativity, subjugation, and oppression. Booyah! So here's the reality, okay? Now you see that Trump is not going to save you. Your government's not going to save you. The police still work for the government and the corporations, okay? So all this stuff about freeing these people up has went to shit, okay? Now the world has been taken back by the globalists. Now, folks, this is the end times. The only person that's going to save your fucking ass is you and your neighbors and your friends and the people of the light, okay? We got to start taking action right now, today, and start thinking, how are we going to bring this world into light? That's what we got to do, okay? Are we going to allow ourselves to be fucking slaves to these motherfuckers? No, you can't do it. If you want to become I am, you want to graduate this plane, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to be true to yourself. I don't really care if that means your fucking husband, your wife, I mean, anybody. You got to stand up for yourself. This fucking disease, I watched a friend of mine who was really an awesome guy and a great thinker at one time until Trump became president. Now he's a fucking psycho. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It's like a fucking disease. He went from being this awesome dude to actually someone who doesn't even make sense. He's calling demon. He's calling me demon. I mean, the guy's a fucking nut. But what I'm saying is, as I'm seeing this, I'm watching these people on the streets. It's like a spiritual mental disease that when you go into agreement in the final days, okay, these are the final days. It's not all the time. You go into agreement with the evil. There's going to be a spirit that fucking goes into you like a fucking worm. And it's going to fucking pollute your spiritual brain. And you're not going to be able to think. So, folks, there is something happening afoot. You got to break free of it, okay? And if you can't, you got to break free of the people that are diseased, okay? So, folks, this is the end. So these are the zombies, okay? You watching the zombies? It's not a fucking physical thing. It's mental. These liberals, these people that can't think for themselves, or globalist headhunters, are just diseased. They're also great people inside, but they have been taken over by something, okay? So, folks, we got to be true to ourselves. You got to pray a lot. You got to ask for protection, for light, for God, for the beings in the higher vibration to come and help you move into the light. It's not about anything else but you graduating to 3D, okay? If you can't help people, save your fucking self, okay? That's the key. You know, when I say save yourself, I mean sacrifice yourself for children. That's saving yourself. Sacrifice yourself for creation. That's saving yourself, okay? Don't be all out for yourself. That's a liberal, disease, spiritual way of thinking. That's the reptilian way. You, us, we're the best. It's only about us. Fuck everybody else. The right way is it's about everybody. Love your neighbor, take care of everything. Anyway, God bless. Take care of yourself.